That's pretty awesome.
How you feeling?
What's happening, guys? This is Big Cat Outdoors, and I'm going to start a new series this year called Average Joe's Fishing Report. And the reason I'm going to call it Average Joe's Fishing Report, as you can see here, and I'm going to show you, this is the boat I fish out of. It is a 1648 mud boat. I got a 40 horse longtail on the back mud motor. Here's my setup. I've got no graphs on the front, just 80 pound 4-tracks. And the reason I want to do this is with all this debate about forward-facing sonar in the bass fishing world and everything like that. I think the majority of the fishing crowd, you know, just go fishing, you know, that are bank beaters. That's probably the majority. Not all of us are tournament anglers. I do fish tournaments with my dad. My dad has a nice bass boat that's got all the gadgets and stuff, but I fish tournaments out of this boat too. And it's just a 1648 John boat. I duck hunt out of it as well. And I'm gonna do a fishing report every week to where normal people like me and you can just take these baits, take the patterns I'm telling you. I fish 3 or 4 times a week. Most of the time I fish a tournament on the weekend, and you can apply these tactics. And I think it would be a cool series. So today's date, I believe it's April 4th. I got on this pattern late last week, early this week, so last Saturday and Sunday, last weekend. Today's Thursday, April 4th. Last Sunday, we had caught some really good fish. Caught some 5 and 6 pounders, caught some 3s, caught plenty of fish. And I've been running this pattern all week long, all across the lake. The main deal has been 3/8 ounce chatterbait with a Zaco green pumpkin trailer. This color is Be Height Delight. I hope you can see that. And I've got it on a 7.2 reel, 7.2 gear ratio reel. And that's been the ticket for me. But the big deal is you can take that and go down the bank and probably catch a few, but you might also hit 10 creeks and not get a bite. The main deal is they are on laydowns and stumps. If you can find laydowns and stumps, that's been the deal. They're in spawning coves, but it's like they're right before they're about to spawn, or they're about to get ready to spawn, and they're pulling up on the laydowns and stumps. Haven't caught many on docks. I've caught just a few this week on docks, not many. I tried that, thought they'd be on that, they're not. Laydowns, stumps are definitely the deal, and I've ran that pattern from Harrison Bay Dam area all the way right now is I'm above Saudi Creek, and I'm actually about to take this pattern up the river to see if it works. I don't fish much up the river. I usually fish from Possum Creek down, so that's kind of usually my main area. I have caught a few on this is a 3/8 ounce covert spinnerbait Booyah that Jason Christie come out of. This is my favorite spinnerbait by far. It's that chartreuse white and blue, and then that is a 3.75 Rage Swimmer in green pumpkin. Have caught a 5 pounder last week on that too. That's been good. The flipping bite honestly has been absolutely terrible. I love to throw shaky head, can't really get bit on that. I've caught just a few on a swim bait, but the wind's been blowing so hard this week, as y'all can probably hear the wind right now, it's ripping. It's hard to flip, really, and they haven't been eating it. I tried a jig, I caught one on a beaver this week, and that was it. Most of them have been spinnerbait, chatterbait. Square billing is good too. If it's a lot of stumps kind of clumped up together, I would probably go with the square bill. They've been catching them good too, just because the chatterbait, usually if you bang off a stump, it kind of rolls over and you'll get hung more than you would a square bill. Spinnerbait, if the water's more dirty, I'll lean towards that. If it's a little bit more clear, I've been going with the chatterbait, but that's been basically my ticket, is those two baits. Been catching a lot of fish. The best day I had is I had a 6 and 2 4s for my best 3, caught 5 or 6 fish, and that was only in a 3-hour time frame. So they definitely have been eating the chatterbait. That's, if I was going to go fish a tournament tomorrow, I would tie on a chatterbait and a spinnerbait, lay it on the front deck, and I just go and hit as many laydowns and stumps as I can. But I would say for this week of, you know, for the first week of April, chatterbait and spinnerbait's been my ticket. Please comment and let me know how y'all are catching them. I'm I'm gonna do this every week, do a fishing report. Hope y'all like it.
Come over 2 or 3 rocks. Be a big one out there. Oh, I thought that was one, but couldn't tell.
Fabric of their fishing community up there, but to also grow
Wasn't sure.
raise more money for St. Jude.
Probably not.
Losing
I set the hook though.
So that's what they're working on right now, because I mean, you don't want to blow the thing up and then it's like, dude, we had this really cool thing that raised
That was fun. See, he hit it the first time, he didn't get it.
Like, you got to keep it like that and then figure out ways to.
I knew that was a bite.
You definitely do, and that event is super unique.
I knew that was a bite. I was about to say, that had to be a bite that first cast. That sucker's a male up there getting to bed ready. That's exactly what that sucker's doing. I knew that was a bite. I was like, I'm not crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. That was a bite.
The only problem is it's the first week of May, and if we talk.
There you go, swim bait too. Choked that thing. God almighty. God. Big. God, he ate it, kept swimming with it. That's a big mean mouth, ain't it? I think that's a mean mouth. He choked it and kept coming. Well, there's one. Yeah, they're on laydowns. Dude, he's swimming. 2-pounder. 2-pound male. I'm not casting in there again, dude. He ate it and kept coming.